Welcome to September's edition of Send It Sessions. In this month's episode, we're going to be checking out some long waves in the northeast of England. Yes, I did say northeast. We're going to be going over to Italy and Lake Garda for a bit of a freestyle session with the boys. We're also going to be going local, 2 minutes down the road from here to check out Tonel Beach in Sagres. But to kick us off, we're going to go and see some of the longest windsurfable waves in the world. Yes, we're going to Peru, so over to Hayata Ishi to talk us through it.
Waves in Peru was the longest wave in my life for sure, and wind was like I normally use for with my biggest boat, 60 liters, and it's perfect. Once I recorded my longest wave and I got 1.7 kilometers and 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Hayata has a nice section in front of him now. Let's see if he can hit it. Looks like...
Whoa!
Nice.
What's that, his second, third air?
Yeah, on the same wave.
Epic. Most dope. And yeah, it's not such a powerful and speedy wave. It's mellow and really clean wave, so at least you can leap 5 times, 10 times, so that's it. Thank you.
3.5 minutes riding a wave. Are you kidding me? That just sounds so cool. So cheers for Hayata. Nice style, mate. Nice style. The guy is ripping. Definitely one to watch in the future. We're going to be seeing him on podiums. I have no doubts about it. So from Peru, we're going over to the flat water spot, the mecca of windsurfing in Europe, which is Lake Garda, for a bit of a freestyle session with the Italian boys.
Lake Garda delivers some good windy days. The video was recorded during 2 morning sessions with the so-called Peler. Peler is the north wind in Lake Garda and blows from 6 a.m. until 9-10 a.m. During those sessions it was probably 20-25 knots, maybe one day was 25 plus knots, and me and other friends are used to sail together and have fun. Me and Marco in those sessions film each other with the GoPro. Marco is sailing with the 0.7 and I'm sailing with the Nil Pride. Also Seba is in the video and sails with the Severn. We always push each other and scream to each other, as you can see.
Adesso mi prende! Oh! Oh! Oh!
And we filmed some good moves, but also some good crashes like Marco's shifty.
Agozza, no!
And actually, while we were trying to film one of the shifties, so Marco was committed to the shifty and it was full power. Andrea Cucchi, who is Marco's boss, showed up, and he decided to overtake Marco upwind, and he was literally pointing me, and I was ready to dive in the lake, but I didn't. I don't know why. And I kept filming. Maybe I relied on his experience, but he literally passed me 1 meter away, and it was really fast. But yeah, it was scary, but yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, the boys going off. Good to see Andrea Cucchi doing a bit of a flyby as well, but that is exactly what we want to see. Get the GoPro out, film the local session. We get a little bit of a glimpse of to what's going on around the world and those local crews having a bit of fun. Absolutely love it. It's exactly what we want to see, so remember, get your clips in. Right, next up, we're going local. Yes, 2 minutes from this very spot, Tonel Beach in Sagres. It's not the easiest spot. There's rocks, there's surfers, but Marc Paré is one of the best guys in the world, and he came to visit me a while ago, and yeah, we had a few sessions. Keep your eyes out for Bernardo though. Lisbon Guincho local was down here as well, and he was going off.
I went out on 4.7 and 90 liter because I saw Ben just wobbling out and almost eating the rock in the middle of Tonel. So it was all right at the beginning because I was a bit underpowered. And then suddenly the wind just started picking up, and then I was fully wound on the 4.7 and the big board. So probably should have been on a 4.5 or a 4.2 by the end and my 82, but yeah, I don't know, I just stick to that board. But yeah, I mean, we had some swell, there was some wind swell, so it was pretty fun actually. We had like proper walls that you could just hit and, you know, try some stuff on. Sometimes you're gonna try a trick or something and the wind just runs away from you and you feel like you're getting pushed from the top, so you try to do a tweak there and you just get smashed. Try to do an air tacker, you just get smashed. So it's quite a difficult place to sail, I would say.
Boom be the smash your color TV, 'cause there is no color but the color TV. I'm Mr. 1,000-pound man.
It's challenging, which I think when you get something good, it's more rewarding even than somewhere where it's just easier to do it, I would say. I had a good 360 that I was happy about. You know, it was like a weird wave, you know, but I just saw the section coming up and I didn't really feel it to go for a goiter or an air or something. So I just was like, I'm just gonna do a 360, and it just threw me back in perfectly. So yeah, it just landed in the in the falling lip. So it was pretty nice, that one.
Shot the first shot, you need to shoot back. It go a little sound like this, bitch. When I was young, they told me pick my hair, slick my hair, make myself pretty so the chicks will stare. Reject the fear, born to make love to the kids. They told me pick my hair, slick my hair, make myself pretty so the chicks will stare. Reject the fear, born to make love to the kids. When I was young, they told me pick my hair, slick my hair, make myself pretty so the chicks will stare.
I basically really like just to unleash the beast, you know, just go and push as hard as I can, and just having the rail to hold all the way around. So that's just basically my favorite type of turn, you know, when you can just hold the rail all the way around, and you know, you just feel that all that pressure building up under your board and on the rail. I think that's one of the most satisfying feelings in windsurfing, just a proper full rail couch. actually quite scared of those Superman things. I'm scared to stop myself. But there's this local guy, Bernardo, that he's pretty good at them. And he rips. I saw him sail when I arrived. I was like, wow, who's this guy? I saw like some sick turns and kind of tweaked air kind of turns. So he was ripping. It's really full of surfers, especially people learning. So yeah, some of them don't really know what they are doing. So I had a couple close calls, I would say, one of them especially. But you know, the section was just right there, so I just couldn't really hold back anymore. You know, I just have this little chip, but I'm clicked, I just go for it.
Yes, how did you like those Supermans from Bernardo? Yes, underrated. Is anyone ever going to land one of them? I bloody hope so. And good to see Mark ripping it up. When he was here and he was like, oh, it's pretty hard, it's not easy. I said, it's good training for silt. What did he do? He went on to get second in silt and he nearly won it. So there you go, training at Tonel. It's good for the World Cup. Okay, next up, we're going to a spot which you probably haven't ever seen before on YouTube. I could be wrong. Fraisthorpe. Yes, where's that, Ben? That's in the northeast of England, but when they get the right conditions, it can go off. So over to Steve Ladderman to talk us through it.
Now, an East Coast forecast is usually a flight of fancy. They tend to fizzle away before the big day arrives. This one was bolted on. 25 knots, north-northwest, and northerly swell of 3 to 4 metres. Couldn't be better. WhatsApp groups started pinging and plans were made all over the country. Fraisthorpe is a 4.5 hour drive from Rossniger. Luckily, I had a driver to take me. Jeff Houtman of BWA legend had damaged his hand earlier in the week and generously offered to drive and film. Couldn't be better. We arrived a little after the peak to find the sea being shredded in all directions. The swell was smaller than expected with a gusty cross-off wind, perfect for a consequence-free session and accessible to all.
But you're alive, both safe and stable. Let me in a sail away for two. You wanna dive tonight? Do you wanna dive tonight? You wanna cross the line? Well, I tripped and I fell and landed straight at your feet. From down here I see the lines looking blind tonight.
5 or 6 turns were not out of the question. Every run yielded a wave. Some so long there was room for 2 or 3 people on. More importantly, it was warm. Very different to the usual burly, freezing winter sessions. Even the usually notorious rip wasn't too bad. 4 hours of sailing and I was cooked. Luckily, I had the luxury of a chauffeur-driven ride home with the ever-entertaining Mr. Houtman. Was it worth it? 100%. Next time, next forecast, we're going. It's happening.
Yes, how are the conditions? The northeast of England delivering. Massive thanks for Steve for doing the voice, and obviously a big thanks to Jeff Houtman. Windsurfers need an injured windsurfer to get the footage, but that is what we want to see. Mini road trips, mini local sessions. You guys can do it. It's autumn. Get someone on the camera, get it filmed. I want to hear from you because I know there's a lot of you having some sick sessions, and I know there's a lot of people around around the world who want to see what's going on in these little pockets of windsurfers all dotted around the globe. It's so cool to see. That is what we want to see. That's what you guys need to send us. You just need to send the action and some talking. Alfie will edit it for you. It's so simple. Alfie at Windsurfing.TV. That's the email. Send it to him and you could be featured in the next Send It sessions. Now, I know it's not easy. You need an injured windsurfer. Everyone's there kicking their best mate. Oh, he's lag. You can film. But that's the way it goes. Thanks to everyone for supporting the channel. New members, I may be put here. If I don't put them here, it's because I'm in the hospital and I'm not editing this week, and this is the bonus clip. So anyway, whatever. Thanks for supporting the channel. Stay cool, and we'll see you for the next one.